MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now, number 5. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, number 5.
Drilled on the ground to short. Turner has it. One away. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Polanco
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
batting third.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Just getting started here in Seattle. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Hitter,
the season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And as it turns, here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder Gerard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Trey Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze it.
Third baseman Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short, fielded by Galvis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Phillips around first, heading for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Now for Phillips, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Standing in, number 35. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Number 35.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Hit on the ground to third. Killian is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Misses. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 5 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping into the box, Darryl Killian. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 5 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Yonder Alonso.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. In now is Adam Eaton. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside, 1-0. There he goes. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Dyson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Polanco going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in to try it again, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. Phillips is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Speared on the dive. He is out. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The short hit hard. Turner loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Encarnacion will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes Upton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here now is Mike Zunino. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping up to the plate, Darryl Killian, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 5.
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Rupp is on his way home, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Here's Gregory Polanco, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times...
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hitter, Kendrys Morales.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Number 4 will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch on its way to Upton. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1. Now, when we haven't seen it back.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready once again, Brandon Phillips. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Striding in once again, number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Upton. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Upton's under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp.
Leading off.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Pitching for the Mariners.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Digging in once again, Darryl Killian, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in, number 5. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Turner into shallow left, and that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Mike Zunino. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping up now. Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners,
Tommy Joseph will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy Joseph.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tommy Joseph goes quietly to lead off the 8th, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, number 4. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jorge Soler will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. At the plate, Justin Upton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
2 out here and a runner at second. Outside, 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Phillips. No problem here. 1 away.
Now
stepping in, number 35. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cameron Rupp. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Darryl Killian. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and digging in. The switch
Leading off
hitter.
the bottom of the ninth for the Mariners. Second baseman, number 11. Your
Kevin
attention,
Segrist
please.
comes on to
Now
work
pitching
on the
for
mound, hoping to
Philadelphia.
send this one into
Number
extra
54,
innings.
Kevin Segrist. This change
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, nothing in one.
The
Wind up and the 0-1.
Joseph.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alonso.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Hernan Perez.
Bench hitting for the Mariners, number 14. Hernan.
Bases are empty, one man out. To third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So digging in now, Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Sun Hwan-Oh is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Sun Hwan-Oh.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's running towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Number 5 is under it, and he stepping up to the plate. Number 5. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Seager is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Number 26.
First pitch on its way. Sun Hwan-Oh is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Eaton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the Here's Gerard Dyson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Center fielder, Gerard.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So he sets him down swinging. Trey Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out to retire the sides. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Center fielder number 7.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. To his right, Turner. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Justin Upton now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch. Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Mark Zepchinski.
second baseman. Brandon Phillips.
Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Ready once again, number 35. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 35 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chris Taylor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He singled his last time up. A swing and a miss and a ball down. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 5 is there to make the catch, and that means we've... Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Rupp. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Ground ball left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The batter, number 13.
Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-0 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Darryl Killian. Hey now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it. Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he strikes him out here for out number. Here now is Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Mike Morin will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The right fielder,
He's set. Here it comes. Smoke toward the
Ethan.
hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Gerard Dyson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gerard Dyson.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
7, shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Push to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Eaton rounds third and is striding for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
15,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Travis Wood trots in from the bullpen here. He inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Marcus Semien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rupp is there to make the catch, and that means we've digging in once again, number 5. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another payoff pitch, and possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Philadelphia, catcher
Travis Wood stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0, and there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The batter, center fielder
Manuel Margot is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he is out on the tag. Relay to first. In at the plate, number 35. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Hit hard on the ground to short. Galvis is there, and he set down one away. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Grounded back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now batting, Jorge Polanco. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So striding in, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Corey Guerin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Corey Guerin.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Number 54. Marcus.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that at the plate, Justin Upton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. The pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter number
now
6.
In the box, Brandon Phillips. He was a double play victim last time around. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Phillips around first, heading for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And he is out. In now is Adam Eaton. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Upton. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Liner towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Coming to the plate. Now, Marcus Semien. Taylor Motter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the runner back easily. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about it. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Now the 1-2 pitch. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Margot is there to make the catch, and that means we... Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. So stepping in, Darryl Killian, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9 hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going.
Now batting, number 5.
Settling in now, number 5. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As digging in, Chris Taylor. His line not pretty. 0-for-6 in the game. Swinging a soft liner. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. He threw first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Striding in, Hernan Perez. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he misses there. 1-2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Stepping into the box, Corey Guerin, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
62.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Edwin Encarnacion will be next. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he strikes him out here for route number. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Gerard Dyson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's taken for strike 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Just keeping him float. Fouled back. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Eaton is digging for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. And 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB
Leading off
Network.
tonight for Baltimore, right fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley.
Your
Jesse
attention, please.
McCollum is
Now
forced
pitching
onto
for
the
the
mound now
Phillies,
following the
number
injury, and he'll
69.
get as many warm-up
Jesse
tosses as he
McCollum.
the windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first two strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
That's a ball.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
The left fielder, number 9.
George Springer is
George
the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a
Batting
game,
third,
and just really, this is when you really have to think about one
Chris
game at a time
Davis.
to pull you out of it.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. For Bradley, he picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. Up high, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Tim Beckham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time. Striding in, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, number 5.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Weekly hit towards first. Davis is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting
Now
third,
at the plate, Edwin
third
Encarnacion.
baseman.
First cuts for
Edwin
him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Encarnacion.
To third, Alvarez has got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Hard liner to center field. Polanco is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Adam Jones, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And a fastball just a bit high. Wellington Castillo waits on deck. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Wellington Castillo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Kevin Gossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and Jones is in there safely to score the run. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That's lifted the other way out to left, and this is taken in by Upton, and that. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Justin Upton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air out to left. Springer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Baltimore, the left fielder, number 9.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Springer.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
So it was a strikeout looking there. George Springer goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Chris Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
The second base.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jonathan Stokes.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Polanco on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Third baseman number
Ready
24,
for another chance.
Pedro
Alvarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extend.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Jesse McCollum. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Jesse McCollum.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Jorge Soler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now
Riding in once again, number 5. He flew out in his last at bat. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Zach Eflin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen. Adam Jones is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Gossman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. Polanco giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Scope, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Brandon Phillips flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, George Springer.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Now another 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. In time. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss, if you can call it that. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to. Now batting, Cameron Rupp. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Cameron Rupp.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Now in the box,
13,
Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Zach Eflin. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Darryl Killian will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mike Morin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Tim Beckham is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Wellington Castillo checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Brian Castro.
Pitch hitting for Baltimore. Number 7, Brian Castro.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Batting. Right fielder.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Chris Tillman.
Please. Now pitching for the
Here's
Orioles.
Gregory Polanco.
Number 30.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting. Third
Edwin
baseman.
Encarnacion now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Encarnacion.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke toward third. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again. Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance?
Left fielder. Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Tillman into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Grounded to the right. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And the runner back easily. And again a throw. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Third base
in now is Pedro Alvarez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they have taken the lead. Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Here's Brandon Phillips. No hit in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Brad Brock.
Brandon Phillips.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a miss in that. Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Travis Wood. Is on the pitch here in the
number 37.
the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8 hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Ready now. Brad Brock. Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Trey Mancini.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bradley Jr.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Number 9.
Ready once again, George Springer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morales ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Francisco Valencia.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Stepping up now.
Francisco Valencia.
Number 4 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
The batter.
Striding in once again, number 5. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Tommy Jones.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt. They are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. The relay, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he pops it up back behind second base. Scope is there, and he Kevin Segrist enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chris Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
Number 6.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Ball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morales is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter. Kendrys Morales. Michael Givens.
First baseman, Kendrys Morales.
Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Manuel Margot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and he helps him out there. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in, Brandon Phillips. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Pedro Alvarez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about it.